Hey everybody, this is Elena and today I'm gonna recreate for you the look that I was wearing at the recently purchased products that I bought at the drugstore and at Sephora, and it's an all high-end look, but you could easily do it with drugstore products. Today I'm gonna do the high-end, and next time I'm gonna recreate the same look with drugstore products. Okay, so let's just begin with the Benefit Erase Paste. It's been a long time ever since I used primer, I must say. I am not a huge fan of using primer. I don't know why, I just like the finishing touch that the moisturizer on its own has on your skin. I believe it's more natural, but today I wanna see to the full extent how the Kat Von D foundation works on my skin. So this is why I'm using a little bit of primer. Next, we're gonna take the Kat Von D foundation in number 46 light, and I'm just gonna use a pump, one pump, and I'll spread it all over my face. I always tend to use this dotting application. Okay, now I will take my already dampened beauty blender, because I like the natural finish. Since this is a full coverage foundation, sometimes with a brush it might look not unnatural, because if you blend it well, it looks good, but it could look a bit streaky, and this will not happen with the beauty blender. Moving on, I will take the Erase Paste from Benefit, number 1. Fair. I'll just say number 1. And I will apply it on the under eye circles, the under eye area. Now I'm gonna take the tip of the beauty blender, the other end, and we'll blend it in. Like, you don't need the mini beauty blender. If you have it, it's good. But with this other end, it's just now. Sorry. I will take it a step further, and I will bake the under eye area with just a little bit of loose powder. This is a loose powder from the drugstore. It's brand that you find at Clarel. It's a drugstore in France, Spain, and maybe other countries, Germany, whatnot. It's basic. It's called Basic, as you can see, and it's just a loose powder. A really cheap one, but good one. I mean, for baking, you're not gonna spend huge amounts of money, are you? And we'll apply it, heavy coat, the sponge on the under eye area. And now we're gonna move on to the eyebrows, and today I tend to gravitate to drugstore products for the eyebrows, but today I just decided that since I was creating a high-end look, I was gonna go for the first eyebrow set that I had ever, and it's the Perfect Brows from Chanel. It's number 20, Brun, and you don't need to have this. I mean, they tricked me into buying this because I was young, and I don't know, I thought high-end was better and whatnot. I'm gonna use the middle shade one, and I'm gonna apply it with the tiny brush that it's on the box, and I will be back once that I'm done. Okay, now that we're done, before moving on, we will remove the dust, the powder that we applied on the baking and the under eye circle area, the under eye area, and we'll dust it off because it's already settled. The powder that needed to be settled, it's already settled. And I really didn't use this technique up until very recently, because I thought it wasn't necessary at all. And it's an extra step But if you got this extra 5 minutes, it's worth it. It gives luminosity and it helps with the coverage. Really Once we're done with that, because of the high-end Shakes product, we will use the highbrow from Benefit. This is this pencil that I'm gonna use under the eyebrows. I will apply it here. And now I'll blend it with the ring finger. This gives luminosity. You could use the NYX Milk one or any rosy crayon that you have. And it really lifts the brow. And now we'll move on to the eyeshadow. I will use an old palette from Too Faced, which is called Summer Eye. And I'm gonna use the shades called Sunbeam, Cocoa Beach, and maybe a little bit of Coral Crush. But you don't necessarily have to use the shades. You could use just they've got a little bit of glittery texture and whatnot, but you could use the yellowish light creamy shade, a brown shade, a standard brown shade, the one you see here, and a corally shade, and it would work just as good. Okay, so first off, I will take a flat brush and I will use the Sunbeam, the light one, the yellowy one, and I will spread it evenly all across the eyelid. Next, I will take a tapered brush and I will dip into this Cocoa Beach, this brown shade. And remember, dust it off. These are really pigmented, and most importantly, always apply the shadow where you want the most concentration, first, because it's where it's gonna show up the most. So let's just apply it in here on the crease. Open a little bit the eye, see? And we're gonna blend it. Blend, blend, blend. Once that is done, we will add the Coral Crush shade, this one in here, with a little rounded brush we'll dip it in, dust it up, and add it in the middle of the lid. Just like here, and up to the crease. Just like up to the crease. Next, we will take the Makeup Forever graphic liner in black, and we will draw just a simple, I'm showing here what I'm gonna use next. And we will draw just a simple line that's gonna follow the upper eyelashes, and that's about it. So let's just draw the line. Next, I will take this shade, this beige shade. It's called Infinite Beige number 7 by Sephora, but you can use any beige shade that you have at home. And I'm gonna apply it in the lower rim. And next, I just saw myself in the viewfinder, and these under eye circles today I have under eye bags because I just slept like barely 4 hours and a half, 5 hours tops. I woke up in the middle of the night and this won't go no matter what, so excuse the eye bags. And we'll move on to the mascara, the Roller Lash Benefit Mascara. I really like this. The way I apply this is, first I will use the mascara in this shape, you know, like a spoon-like shape, and then I will turn the brush and I will use this in the opposite direction, and it really works for me. So. And moving on, we will take the Hervana by Benefit blush, and I'm gonna take just a regular blush brush, and I will swirl and apply it on the cheekbones, like so. I find that on camera it doesn't show up as much as it does in real life. I don't know why. But since we want to go to the street later on in the day and we don't want to look like we've been too much in the sun or whatever, we'll just apply it naturally. Moving on, I will take a rounded brush and I will use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I will slightly contour with a 3-shape motion, and I will I know it's not contouring, but I will just apply it on the sides of the nose. Sorry, I just went blank in there. Okay, like so, and on the tip of the nose, and we'll blend in. We always have to remember about the neck. Okay, and now that we're done, I'm gonna take this long-lasting, everlasting Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Double Dare, and I will straight apply with this doe foot applicator with no lip liner, and I will apply it into my lips. And with the lips we are done. So this is the look that I created the other day for the recently purchased products at the drugstore and at Sephora, and I tried to recreate it today for you guys so you can follow around step by step how I did that look if you like it for yourselves and whatnot. Excuse the eye bags that I have today. These have no way to be concealed at all. I did my best. But yeah, I encourage you to give it a try and to give me your opinion about it and whatnot, to follow me here on YouTube and to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and we'll see you in the next time. Have a great day. Bye!